telling me then go slow. Them a feeling on my vibe and see these girls them go down. Ooh-wee, bad man the show now.
Hello and welcome to another video with me today, Natural Love, here on Natural Love's Life, and I am back with another reaction video, another Dax reaction video, because I'm loving discovering this guy. And he recently put up this post and I thought I will definitely go and check out Dear God, which I'm going to watch now. I'm well excited because this man's lyrical ability, amazing. I'm all about independent artists right now. If you know about any other independent artist that is speaking truths, talking about what we need to hear about, talking about real issues, real topics, talking about conversational pieces, and also uplifting and positively charging us, then please drop them down below. Let me have a listen to Dear God. Do you believe in God? Visuals.
I am a believer, but sometimes it gets hard. My name's Dax.
The start of this, very impactful with the scenes. Obviously he's portraying God being beaten. This was in 2019, and him saying that he's a believer but sometimes it's hard is proper deep.
Dear God, there's a lot of questions that I have about the past, and I don't want to hear it from a human. You made it, so you're the last person that I'm ever gonna ask. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Why is everything about you a debate? What's the point of love? Every time I showed it I was broken, and it's forced me just to only want to hate. Why is it only one you but multiple religions? Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give? Tell me how to feel, tell me what's wrong. I tried to call, pick up the phone, I'm on my own. Everybody said you coming back to man, why the hell's it taking so long? Why do I hurt? Why is there pain? Why does everything good always have to change? Why does everybody try to profit off another man's work then destroy it?
Absolute facts. So many different religions, but all reaching the same point. So many people in various religions have so much common ground, it's ridiculous. However, religion is one of the biggest divides there is out there. Whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Hindu, whether you're whatever your religion and your beliefs are, whether you're not religious, but you have morals, you know, moral values. Anytime you speak about religion, it causes a debate. Well, not anytime, in most cases it causes a debate, and it is a thing of, you know, what side do you support? Almost divided into sides, and it causes conflict. And then so much things that are going on today comes down to religion. You know, which religion was responsible for this and what religion is responsible for that. So I 100%, and there's so many things that need to be answered, so many questions that so many of us have that are not easily answered, where somebody, a human, could tell you whatever, but until you hear it from the horse's mouth or God's mouth or whoever the creator or the most high may be, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give? Tell me how to feel, tell me what's wrong. I tried to call, pick up the phone, I'm on my own. Everybody said you coming back to man, why the hell's it taking so long? Why do I hurt? Why is there pain? Why does everything good always have to change? Why does everybody try to profit off another man's work then destroy it just for monetary gain? Tell me, are you black or are you white? I don't even really care. I just...
Why do so many people have to profit off another man's work for monetary gain? Real talk. Yeah. Why is there so much greed? So much greed and status. Yeah, what's going on in the world, man? What's going on in the world? What he said.
Always have to change. Why does everybody try to profit off another man's work then destroy it just for monetary gain? Tell me,
destroy him.
I don't even really care. I just really want to know what's right. They've been saying one thing, but I've been looking in the book, and it seems like they've been lying for my whole damn life. Tell me where I'm going. Is it heaven or hell? I just hope this message greets you well. Had a dream that I was walking with the devil. Don't remember how it feels, but I
love that.
I remember the smell.
I've got to rewind that again. I've got to rewind that about the book and certain lies and certain things that have been changed for certain people's gain. I'm not going to go into my beliefs and think, you know, but which is why a lot of things are very difficult to comprehend or understand.
I don't even really care. I just really want to know what's right. They've been saying one thing, but I've been looking in the book, and it seems like they've been lying for my whole damn life. Tell me where I'm going.
Look in the book.
Is it heaven or hell?
Whole damn lie.
Greet you well. Had a dream that I was walking with the devil. Don't remember how it feels, but I swear that I remember the smell. Looked me right into my eye and told me everything I wanted could be mine if I gave up and decided to sell. But I said I'd rather die than get mine. Now I'm here. No fear, one man with a story to tell. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I up and repeated it. When they set the bar and I exceeded it. My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but have never took the time to read the shit.
Deep. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I messed up and I needed you. Them lyrics there. And that's what makes religion very, very hard. That's why it makes a lot of people very mindful or in denial that there is a God or a creator or a higher being. Because so many things go wrong in this world, and there's so much evil and there's so much crap going on today that people can't comprehend or even understand. It's very difficult to believe that there's someone there with all this stuff going on, and when you need help and when your loved ones are passing or this and that's happening, you know. But there's, yeah, I love that he put that like this in a song still.
I'd rather die than get mine. Now I'm here. No fear, one man with a story to tell. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I up and repeated it. When they set the bar and I exceeded it. My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but have never took the time to this shit. I remember telling you my goals and my dreams, but you didn't even answer, so I guess you didn't believe in it. I remember sitting with a gun to my head trying to ask you for some help, but I guess you didn't believe it. I don't want religion, I need that spirituality. I don't want a church, I need people to call a family. I don't want to tell.
I remember sitting there with a gun to my head. Them lyrics there. That's deep, you know. How many times have you felt like, you know, giving up? Sorry. How many times have you hit rock bottom, wanted to give up, wanted to take your own life? And you know, not everyone experiences wanting to take your own life, but to hit rock bottom, you just want to give up, not even want to get out of bed. Man said he had a gun to his head and he just still felt so alone. Beautiful. This is a beautiful message, his own words to God, you know. I'm feeling it. Sad, man.
I don't want a church, I need people to call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he's got a robe and he went to some academy. I don't want to read it in the book, I want to hear it from you. Don't want to learn it in my school because they hiding the truth. Don't want to talk about it to another fucking human being, and that's the only reason that I even step in this booth. Dear God, how do I take this darkness?
Them lyrics, I keep tracking it, I'm sorry.
I don't want religion, I need that
Spirituality.
I don't want a
Just
church,
want a
I need
family.
people to call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to
Believe
another
it.
sinner just because he's got a robe and he went to some academy. I don't want to read it in the book, I want to hear it from you. Don't want to learn it in my school because they hiding the truth. Don't want to talk about it to another fucking human being, and that's the only reason that I even
Hear it.
Dear God, how do I take this darkness and turn it into light? How do I believe in a concept where I speak to a man I've never seen with my own two eyes? How do I know that religion wasn't made just to separate the world and create a whole disguise just to keep us in these chains while the rich get richer and the poor pray to you and perpetuate a lie? How do I know
Separate the world.
big joke? How can I have faith when there is no hope? How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk
You know what, I don't know if you've ever, you know, I think when you're younger, a lot of the times, you know, a lot of us have been to church or been through some kind of religion. I think a lot of people can resonate with that, whether or not you are religious anymore or anything like that. With me, I grew up, you know, I think maybe from the age of about 4 to about 8, so 8, 9, I went to church. 7-day Adventist, had to go to church all the time, you know, or whatever. And I was, you know, I know of the Bible, I've read the Bible, I've grown up learning right from wrong and all the teachings of the Bible, growing up in this family at church where, funny enough, my perception, like, I just felt like I'd never go back because I felt like a lot of people were hypocrites in the church. A lot of people felt to me as though they're hypocritical, judgmental. They're talking, you must live this life or live this way, but yet they're not living or practicing what they preach. Couldn't answer to me a lot of things that were in the Bible, and it didn't feel like a family. It felt more like you was being scrutinized, watched, and you had to live the pure way that is, you know, that is expected of you. And so much burden and so much was expected of us that I just felt like, you know what, it made me more run away from the church. And as I got older, I just thought, do you know what? I know that there's a higher being out there. You know, I know that some form of God does exist. I believe that. That's my own beliefs, but I never push my beliefs on anyone. I no longer go to church. I do pray, but at the same time, I want to be more spiritually grounded and just understand that I do feel that way, that some of the teachings that we've been taught may have been there to divide us, and some of the things that cannot be answered by a regular human being, like he's saying. And you know, whether or not religion was there to keep us enslaved, to keep our minds enslaved, to keep us off the real journey in life, to make us stay in a system, who knows, you know. But I feel like at some point, I feel like having a belief mechanism helps us through troubled and difficult times. But I'm hearing what he's saying, you know, there's a lot of questions that a lot of people have, whether you're religious or not. It's just common sense, you know.
How do I know that religion wasn't made just to separate the world and create a whole disguise just to keep us in these chains while the rich get richer and the poor pray to you and perpetuate a lie? How do I know this ain't some big joke? How can I have faith when there is no hope? How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk about and get off my chest. I can't sleep.
How does one man have $100 billion and there's people on the street that are broke? Food for thought.
How do I know this ain't some big joke? How can I have faith when there is no hope? How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk about and get off my chest. I can't sleep because the devil won't let me rest. I used to know a fucking pastor in a church and I can still hear the screams of the kids molest. Dear God, do you hear?
I used to know a pastor in the church, but he could hear the screams of them being... That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story right there. And that's rife in a certain religion. I ain't going to go into that on the end, but yeah, don't talk to me about certain, and even the motifs on certain people's clothing in those churches. Research it yourself. It's crazy. All connected to devil. It's just a joke.
How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk about and get off my chest. I can't sleep because the devil won't let me rest. I used to know a fucking pastor in a church and I can still hear the screams of the kids he will molest. Dear God, do you hear me?
Visuals.
I'm supposed to fear you, but you ain't said shit. So
Visuals,
maybe
man.
it's you who actually fears me. I don't know the answer, I just want to see it clearly. So many lies and 1,000 different theories. All I want to know is
1,000 theories.
Because I know it wasn't you, but don't nobody believe me. No more lies, no more death. Bring back King, bring back X. Please, dear God, let their souls rest. Protect who's left and watch their steps. Dear God, I don't want to have to ask you again. I just hope that you know that I'm still a believer.
Who made religion? Because he knows it weren't in him. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why. That's what I was saying about being in church and being, you know, it's just, I think if you know certain things within your mind and within your soul, within yourself, you know, whether you believe that there's a higher power, a higher being or creator or whatever you believe in. So I feel like it is about having some kind of belief mechanism, but it's very, very difficult. And I hear what he's saying. This is all how I feel, mate. Well done, Dax, man.
Bring back King, bring back X. Please, dear God, let their souls rest. Protect who's left and watch their steps. Dear God, I don't want to have to ask you again. I just hope that you know that I'm still a believer. So I'll end this all by saying amen.
Still a believer, so I end this all by saying amen. It's hard, isn't it? It's like it's hard, man. It's hard. Visuals, man. Visuals. Independent. These independent artists are breaking off these other artists out there, man. And absolutely amazing. I have nothing really left to say. It's just one of them ones. Dax affects me in my soul. So I'll let that marinate. That was Dax, Dear God. Link will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Remember to stay blessed and fabulous. Thanks for watching. Bye.